Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our podcast, The Dark Price of the Spotlight. Whatever we want edition.
That's my favorite edition right there.
Yeah, exactly. Because, we talk about everything. So why not is whatever we want edition. My name is Tatiana Liary. I'm a Latin artist, content creator, owner of Liary Content Solutions. If you go to tatianaliary.com, you can see everything there. And of course, well, in front of me, no, next to me, because we have a special guest. We have one of our legends, Judah Crombie.
Yo, Phoenix Rising, baby. That's how we do it. Flat.
How are you, Judah? It's been a while.
It's been awesome. Good, the best year of my life, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sarcastically?
Yeah. Ironically.
Yeah, and next to Judah, we have the other legend, Illa Noize.
Illa the Killer.
Illa the Killer.
What's up, guys? I'm a music producer with over 100 sync licensing placements on Netflix, Hulu, and a lot more.
Yeah.
Relax.
Awesome, awesome. Well, today we have a special guest that I'm so excited to introduce you guys. She is a distinguished vocalist from Tamaulipas, Mexico, whose passion for music began at 12. She has built an impressive career performing at major festivals. She has worked with artists like El Gran Combo de Puerto Rico, woo, Sonora Santanera, Mariana Seoane, Grupo Costumbre, among others. She also worked as a TV and radio host in Televisa Mexico, and I had the pleasure to collaborate with in one song that's coming up soon. Welcome, Hada Veronica.
Woo! With another strong flex.
Yeah, Hada, what's up? We're so excited to have you here.
I'm so excited. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. I want to, aside from expressing how happy and excited I am, I want to share with you just a little bit about myself and obviously talk about the song, which is the most important thing.
Yes, go ahead. Tell us all about you.
Well, as you mentioned, I was born in Tamaulipas, so I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Beautiful Mexican.
Thank you. Hot Latina.
Exactly.
Como they said, I'm sorry, I was going to start speaking in Spanish. Like,
You
with,
can
like
do
a lot
both.
of a lot of people say spicy Latina.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's a good one. Yes.
We're spicy,
That's
you
yeah,
know.
very.
So yeah, I've been singing for quite a while now. I've been doing a lot of music, obviously, in Mexico, but then 5 years ago, I moved to the States, and so it's like creating this whole new opportunity for me. I started to know a lot of people. I knew you when we got to gig with a band, you know, so it's really, really cool to connect with people, to do music, and to still be enjoying what I've been doing for so many years.
And it's crazy, guys, because she literally just came from Mexico. Do you hear her English?
It's better than mine.
Oh, I mean, I've been here for way too long, and I still have an accent that I can't get rid of.
Well,
So
there's
kudos to you.
There's the thing. Thank you about that. I feel flattered, but that's not it. When I was a little girl, I used to live in Austin, Texas. So I was there like for 4 years. So my parents' goal was for us 5 children to learn English, to have a second language. But after that, we went back to Mexico, and then I was the only one who stayed. Everyone else just migrated to the States and, just got alive, came here to college and stuff like that. And I was like in Mexico. So I continued to listen to music, to watch movies in English, because it was like I felt so familiar, and it was like something so normal for me.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I sometimes struggle. I'm like,
Oh, same. Because
how do you say this?
I sing in, I think in Spanish. And then I want to translate it right away. And then sometimes it's like...
yeah, just like that. I feel just like that. So, yeah. So that's why. But thank you. Thank you.
Wait,
Yeah,
do you guys
that's great.
dream in Spanish?
Yeah.
So when you're talking to people, it's Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I talk to you, I'm thinking that maybe I'm speaking Spanish, but it's not. And that's why sometimes comes out weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys are able to do that so good, actually. It's unbelievable. I
Yeah.
can't even detect any hint of an accent with you whatsoever, actually.
Right?
thank you.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I feel, there's a saying that there's a thing that we say in Spanish, se me pega la lengua, which means like my tongue gets stuck sometimes.
Yeah.
So I just feel that if I have a good sleep, my accent is like, it's just normal.
Yeah.
But then if I don't have a good sleep,
you're like,
it's like really thick and just like Latino.
That happened to me if I'm very nervous.
Yeah.
Like
I think even the accent's awesome. So
really, like if I'm nervous, I'm like, why are you Sofia Vergara out of a sudden? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I feel like that too.
And I'm like, what is wrong with me?
I'm
so,
like,
yeah. Wake up.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, we want to talk about our new song because I think last time we talked about maybe collaborating with each other, like a lot of months passed and then we didn't do anything.
It was just like in the air,
Yeah, life happens. And then we were like, if we do it, what kind of genre would it be? And then we kind of decided, I don't want to tell you guys yet what it is. And then I was like, hey, Illa, can you just do a song that's similar to this? And he killed it because he really did.
Yeah. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah, you guys are going to love it. Then I wrote some of the stuff and then I got stuck. Because what I wanted really was write it completely. So then you can just worry about singing it. But then when I heard, I was like, oh my God, I'm stuck. I'm super stuck. And I gave it to her and she killed it. Like, I love your parts. Everything was amazing. And then there was something that was missing. And Illa said, let's just put some guitars. And now it's so freaking good. And we just filmed the music video, guys.
Mija basta, this is going to be.
I think it's a hit.
Yeah,
I think it's a hit. I
too.
cannot wait for you guys to listen to. It's Amor Compartido. That's the name. And pretty soon you'll see the video and you'll know when it's out. So.
Oh yeah, this thing's going viral for sure. Seriously, I didn't even hear it yet, but I just saw little sneak peeks. And what I saw, I'm excited for the video and the song. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, we're super excited. So soon, just stay tuned. And then, of course, because you're our guest, we have a few questions for you.
Okay.
So because we're gonna want to get to know you and of course what you think about the music industry because we always talk about how hard it is. It's beautiful and it's very rewarding, but at the same time it comes with some crazy things.
No, for sure.
So especially we have had some podcasts that we talk about AI, artificial intelligence and how it's just I don't want to say affecting the music industry, but maybe shaping it. So I have a question for you. Do you think that AI in the music industry, like what do you think of AI in the music industry and where do you see it going in the future?
Well, I think you said quite the word that describes it. It's just like shaping the music industry right now. Because I can't say I'm fully positive of it. But, we can make the use of it as much as we can.
Yeah.
In some ways. So, let me say that I'm kind of,
You kind of look like you're against it a little bit.
I'm poquito,
right? Like,
just a little bit.
I'm feeling some resistance.
Yeah.
Like I am just a little bit, but because now it's like so easy to make a song without even really feeling it,
Yes.
And we don't want to lose that.
Yes.
We don't want to lose that passion that we put into a song when we write it, when we're creating something.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like, okay, holding back a little bit, but at the same time, sometimes we don't feel good. We need a little push. We need a little something to help us create that. So that's when AI comes in. That's what I think. I mean, I'm not against, but I'm like fully, oh yes, this is perfect. I love AI.
Yes, because the songs that sometimes we put like, oh, let me see, I want a song about this, and then you put it in ChatGPT, and it's so generic and so stupid.
There's no soul. Or
yeah, there's no.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
No soul, there's no passion. It's so bad that I'm like, but you can take one word from it.
Exactly.
Which that's what I can do. I'm like, oh, I like that word.
Yeah.
Maybe I make that, and then that gives you the spark to keep creating.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think AI could be good for that.
I like your take on it, and both you guys are right. AI will never be able to replicate. Even it might have really good acting skills, like might come across as like heart and soul, but like something I've seen those videos that are pretty convincing, but you feel something's missing. It's creepy even. You're like, ugh.
Yeah,
that's the
true.
word,
It's like it's creepy. It's like trying to emulate the human soul, which will never happen. I don't care how good AI gets. It's always going to fall short. Yeah, but yeah, there's like a lot of cool things you can take from it.
Yeah.
But if it's like this right now, imagine 5 years, 10 years from now.
But it could change.
Crazy.
What I'm a little bit afraid of is that right now, like even Gary Vee, he always says that the future is basically that we're going to have some, which they're happening right now, influencers that are made with AI. And the crazy thing is that people believe that, like people like it. Like there's even like influencers making videos of themselves and they're not real, you know?
Yeah. Like right now, you guys aren't real. We should show the
exactly.
audience.
We're not.
This is fake right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Can you imagine?
She
You
goes
know
like
how
this.
you
We'll
know how
snap.
long I was trying to do my makeup, so no. There's no AI.
It's very real, I assure you guys.
Do you see the crooked line
yeah,
here?
exactly.
You see
Come
the
on.
glitch right here? Just click, click, click.
Yeah, so you know, I think that's what I'm a little bit afraid of, that you know, people are gonna start believing that that's the new thing. So that's what I want to go see on artists that is maybe fake, and it's, you know, that's the only thing I'm a little bit against that.
Sí.
But I do think that AI is good to use for certain things. If that makes sense.
Yes.
1,000%. Yeah, we
It-
will
yeah,
benefit
to
in some
help
ways.
you.
But
Yeah.
overall, it's going to be to our detriment. I think in the end, it's going to be to our detriment as a society.
Yeah.
It'll take jobs and everything. Like it's going to unfold in a really matrixy type of way, I think.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be kind
Just
of
give
scary.
it 5 years and it's going to be a whole different world, like in a probably not a good way.
Well, now they're doing commercials, and the commercials, they even putting in AI, like the behind the scenes. So people think it's actually a real commercial being filmed, but it's all made with AI.
Yeah.
No
So now
way. I didn't
actors
know
are getting
that.
out of business. Think about that. Actors, even the people that are doing the music videos
Oh, yeah.
or the videos for the commercial, anybody that used to be a big crew. Think about it. They're going to be gone because you only need one person behind a computer.
Make a whole
just
movie
doing
of
it.
music videos, and the people that are using in these videos, because I've seen the commercials, they're not like good looking. They pick like the most average looking type of person.
Yeah,
Maybe even add an extra 60 pounds onto them so it's more believable. And you're like, that's believable. It's like a regular person, you know,
Right.
like anywhere. And it's a full on AI video. Somebody probably prompted in 20 seconds.
Yeah, and a lot of things that you could not do because, for example, there's like a video of a helicopter like throwing, I don't know, like some packages or whatever. It was going to be very hard to film that. So now with AI, that's actually good. Like you can actually do things that you always imagine it, but you were not able to create because it's just a lot of money, you know, you need the budget. So I think it's crazy. A lot of people's going to stay without jobs, and we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen in the
We
next
shall
5
see.
years.
That's the thing. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna stay without a job, and
Yeah.
it's happening right now.
Oh,
yeah. Now you can make a very good song with your voice with AI,
Yeah, I know.
and it sings better than you.
If I could
See?
fake
And I'm
people
like,
so
that
they
is
believe it, though,
not
I might try
fair.
it. You know, You'd be like,
You
damn,
should,
Judah's
maybe."
really good. Also, he sounds like Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson
Just
combined.
make
but-
sure you don't do a live show.
I won't,
Just
no.
keep it behind, just social
Well,
media.
Well, no, they'll have holograms or whatever, like
That's true.
They'll project me, and they're like, Judah's dancing and singing good like that. What?
Wow,
Yeah.
I love him. Yeah, I remember when he was in that podcast.
Yeah.
He was terrible on that. Now he's really good.
That's so funny. Okay, next question. What is something about the music industry that nobody talks about but every artist deal with?
There's a bunch of stuff out there, but one thing that I do relate with, and it's not only probably me, it's
A lot of us.
a lot of us, is insecurity, like with yourself.
Yeah.
You don't trust yourself. You don't think you're good enough. And people see you and they're like, wow, you're amazing. Oh my gosh, you're so talented. And I'm just mentioning, probably this is something really small. I'm mentioning it because they don't know, like people out there don't know how bad this makes us feel, and how like a lot of people, a lot of artists are like depressed and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And you have to go out and show a face.
Yeah, like you're super perfect and everything is great.
Yeah, it's like my life is so awesome, you know, I'm just winning, you know, but that's not what it matters, you know. What really matters is that you stay being yourself and that you're true to yourself instead of trying to pretend to be someone else.
Yeah.
And that's what people buy out there, you know, what they're trying to show, what they're trying to be, not who they really are.
Right.
So yeah, of course that's gonna make us insecure. And like there's a bunch of stuff like sexual abuse and people that just want your money or whatever because you're trying to invest. Let's say you're a new artist and you're trying to invest, and there's a bunch of stuff that happen.
Yeah.
But that to me is kind of like one of the most important things.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. And what people don't understand, like I get a lot of people tell me, my God, you've done so much. And how are you not famous already? And that always crushes me because I'm like, if you only knew how hard it is, how much money is involved, because the people that are just listening to the art, they don't understand the process or even one song.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
And not only that, okay, once you do the song, what else? Because it costs money for marketing. Merch costs money. So people don't understand how much it, you know, and sometimes I just feel like maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome there.
Yeah.
That you're like, what do you mean I have accomplished all this stuff and I'm still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Like,
listen, you should wear
No,
that
I
as a
get it,
badge
yeah.
though, because like at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know what your beliefs are on this, but I know what we've talked about. You didn't sell your soul for that, you know, and like how much more valuable is your soul to like getting all that stuff that we think we want, right?
Yeah.
I want this. I want to be famous. I want to make it to the top. And then they get there and they're like, it's not enough. Taylor Swift. Now I need to go do some witchcraft blood yellow juice drinking stuff or whatever she does to make it to that next level. She's probably not even satisfied right now still.
And that's probably not her.
It's probably not. It's probably hologram matrix thing.
It's no, and that's the thing. Like a lot of artists want to be like signed so bad with a record label, like so bad. That's my goal. And hey, I think it's great if they're gonna take you to the next level, but sometimes they literally make you be who you're not, like you just said. Like you can see how many artists you can see when they started and when they are now, and you're like, I mean, you can take for example Lady Gaga. You know, when Lady Gaga started, they literally told her, hey, you're not good looking, it's gonna be very hard for you just by your talent to just be out there and sing. And she's a hell of an artist. So what did she have to do? Stupid shit.
Drink some the gold juice.
Just be different.
Well, when she started, she was like, having the bag with the meat, like raw meat. And do you see her doing any of that now? No, because now she proved herself that she's talented. She can do movies. She won awards. So now she's like, I don't need to do all this crap anymore because now I have proven that I'm an artist and I have a talent. And I think that's what happens. Like, they're like, you need to be out there and do stupid things and like all this trending crap that people are going to talk about you. And the more they talk about you, then you get famous. And it's true. And it's so hard because we're living in a society right now that the more famous you are, the more they like you. And they don't care if it's negative.
Yeah.
You know, like if you, I don't know, cheated on somebody and then out of a sudden you, I don't know, were rude to somebody and threw a chair that happened to a country artist, threw a chair to somebody, now he sells more records than ever. And it's like, but why? Because you are famous and because now, so that's what the life we're living in. You know, it's so sad, but it's about that. It's about who's famous.
Well, plus you
it's a
gotta
celebrity
go wrong with that
status.
agenda. You know, if you look at like the Sam Smiths and the Weekends and the Travis Scotts, and I mean the list goes on and on. They all seem to be doing the same kind of stuff, like it's a big club, right? Which only makes the Illuminati thing seem more like real.
More realistic,
because they're doing the same kind of symbolism. It's all satanic kind of stuff. It's like they all do it lock and step, like all at the same time. Like the blood stuff was a big like phase where everybody's got blood on their eyeballs, or you know, bleeding, crying blood or whatever, and just weird like satanic rituals at the concerts and stuff. Yeah, like Taylor Swift too. I mean, they're all these people, and it's like they'll stay on top. But as soon as they kind of go against the grain of that, like you'll notice a lot of artists will fall off Be like, what happened to some of these people that used to be huge, right? That you never thought would drop, and all of a sudden you don't even really hear from them, or their albums tank.
Yeah.
And it's like they're not doing the little weird Illuminati ritual stuff.
Yeah. Right.
So it's
so
kind of
they
like
kind of leave them behind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Completely. So yeah, like staying true to yourself is like something very important. That's what causes insecurity most of the time, because you have to be someone you're not.
Yeah.
To be liked and to be accepted in a society that's like all messed up at this point, because we are.
Yeah.
We're messed up. Like there's a bunch of stuff that we're saying and doing and we accept it in our lives, and our children, our future generations are going to live with this. And
yeah. They're going to even see it more normal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's just how it is. That's how the music industry is. And I hate when people is like, oh, that's just art.
No.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what they want you to know. They want you to think. So they're actually working.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing.
It's the most influential thing on kids. I think music might be the single most influential thing that drives behavior and cultural like norms. Like the culture is so toxic now, and a lot of it stems from music. More than anything else, more than politics, more than movies, I think music's the most powerful one, because it's like spiritual. So people like kids my daughter's age, they resonate with it, and she's like, I want to go to the weekend. And now she got all sad because she couldn't go. I was like, I get it, it's sad that you're missing, but like, how is it hitting her that? Why is it such a deep impact? Because music is so deep.
Yeah, it is.
And it does have an effect in spiritual ways that we might not even know.
And think about it. It also takes you to another type of feeling that you had in the past. Like when you're listening to an old song, you're like, oh, I remember I was in the club at this time, or I remember I was 12 when this came out. And it's because it's so literally influences your life.
It brings you right to that moment, and you feel the same thoughts, smell the same cologne.
It's almost like,
cigarette
wow.
smoke. You're like, I'm there again.
Music is powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they're using to get into our heads. So
I know.
So this question is actually, we kind of talk about it. It's like, do you think talent still matters, or is it all about social media following now?
Well, as an independent artist, yes, talent still matters.
You think so?
Yeah, like to me.
I'm not it matters saying like to you, but it still matters in the music industry.
Oh no, in the music industry, no. It's like how much? No, sorry, I didn't quite understand the question then. No, for sure it doesn't. They just want to see how many followers you have and how much of an influence you have on people, or how do they react to your video or to your whatever, probably a stupid thing you said or did, So that's
and it's crazy because back in the days, we actually did, me and Josh did, it's like a little reel in which we said talent scouts back in the days. And it was like Whitney Houston singing, and we're like, wow, that was amazing. We need to sign her. And then we go, now, and it was a guy that was like, which he's actually not an actual artist. He is a mute rapper.
Oh, I saw that.
And he's like, and he's super famous. He has millions of views, and he's a mute rapper. And then we were joking, like, oh, talent scouts now. How many followers does he have? Oh, like 2 million.
3.5 billion.
He's
the number one artist of all time now.
That is so true.
Yeah, and it's so crazy to me because I'm like, how in the world we got to this point that we have to do the whole work? We have to do the work as an artist. We got to be producers. We got to be songwriters. We got to be directors. We got to be everything. And then once we have everything, and then we got our people, us, not by anybody, then out of a sudden they're like, oh, we want her because she already put all the work, and all I got to do is what?
Yeah,
exactly. But on the flip side, though, they can take a nobody that has no talent, that is literally just a guy on the couch eating potato chips, and they'll be like, we're gonna take our machine and we're gonna turn you into the next Michael Jackson weekend, Taylor Swift, blah blah blah.
And they do.
And they freaking do. Like, they'll take you in, and they'll be like, this is the message. If you want this, you want to be famous, you got to do what we say. You're our puppet.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm just eating potato chips anyway.
And I'm sorry, but
but
it's
that's
actually
not
red.
life.
I mean, I know there's a lot of Bad Bunny lovers out there, and I would probably get canceled for this. But listen, I don't know what.
Don't at us.
Listen, I don't know what people. I mean, listen, I admired Bad Bunny for how he have put our name of Puerto Rico out there, and how people singing his songs are getting to know what Puerto Rico is and the culture and stuff like that. I admire that part. But I just don't know how he got there. Like, I am so confused because what talent does he have? Well, people say, oh, he's a great writer, like a songwriter. And I'm like, listen to the songs and I'm like, whoa.
Cat in the Hat with the baseball bat.
And I'm like, it's not, obviously
deep.
they're not really ChatGPT. He might be rhyming cool things and things like that. But I'm just shocked of how much impact this man has on people. Like, I'm pretty sure this man can do whatever. I swear, he can rob a bank and the whole world will be like, let them free, let him free. I mean, I'm telling you, because it's almost like
Free
they
the
are, it's almost, no, yeah, it's almost, I don't know if I want to call it as a cult, but it's almost like they're brainwashed to he has a residency in Puerto Rico. And the first thing people ask me, did you go to see Bad Bunny? And I'm like, I don't even know his songs. I mean, no offense. I do put him sometimes because they're catchy. He has some catchy, cool songs, which kudos to the producer, you know, whoever's producing that.
The devil, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Sprinkle a little gold juice on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom. Everybody's like, I can't get enough of it. I don't know why, but I just love it.
I mean, he literally did one, I think it was like a biblioteca, like this is basically like he sings somewhere that it looks like a library, and people get really actually big doing that.
Oh, tiny desk.
Yeah, like a tiny desk. That's what it is. Because there's another one about library. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he did it, and people started like sharing it, and I'm like, damn, maybe he's good. You know, he's singing maybe live. Like, this is cool. And I put it in the first, I don't know, like few words he said were so vulgar that I was like, how is people sharing this? And how is people so blinded by him? I don't get it. And I'm sorry if I'm just too old school or whatever.
Don't be sorry.
But
seriously.
I'm just very surprised that his music has so much impact in the world. I'm not talking about only Puerto Rico, because I get it.
No, he's huge.
If you're talking about Puerto Rico and we're like proud, you know, because you're talking about us and stuff. But how much impact? You know, people even say that he brought salsa back. What? That's a slap on
like
my
the
face.
for chips, right? Like chips
yeah,
and
probably chips.
He brought
and
those
salsa.
back. Yeah.
And it's crazy to me. I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, it's just, and maybe it's true. Good that people are listening to salsa more. Kudos to him then for doing that. But I just want to know how. Now, I know that the CEO of Rimas Entertainment, I think it's Rimas Entertainment, it has something to do with los chavistas. So I don't know if that's... Well, I don't want to get into politics of you know, Colombia or anything, but that has something to do with that. And maybe that's why, but he's just putting money. So, but the thing is, how do you get to people to influence, so you can influence so much people? That's crazy. And I know he's marketing and he's a lot of things involved, but I'm just shocked that he, with this little talent, because I'm sorry, that's what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Just like that.
That's hot.
You can sing a
You
song.
sounded
like
Let's
just
record that. Let's
like
record that.
him.
Let's make a video of that.
I'm just surprised. You know, like, that's what it is to me. I'm just shocked that he has so much influence. I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
You know, sorry about Bad Bunny lovers. I think some of his music are cool and everything, but I just don't get it. I don't get it. Please tell me in the comments then, because
I'm telling you.
don't get it.
I'm telling you guys. When I say the gold juice, have you heard about that? Anyway, it goes way deeper. It's like there is spiritual elements to it, right? And like with Taylor, they did that thing when they made the video or the record. They brought all these warlock witch people in. These are all.
But I don't think he has done anything like that.
We don't. I mean, if he has no talent, like or not.
Oh, you
no
never
talent.
know. You
That's
never
true.
know.
I'm just saying, like.
What?
You think Bad Bunny's an Illuminati?
or at
I'm not
least
sure, but you
back
need to
with
speak
them.
on the mic because I don't.
And yeah.
No, I asked, does Tatiana think Bad Bunny's in the Illuminati?
Or at least being backed by them.
Or
I
being
don't
backed
think
by them?
yet. I don't think yet. Maybe some
No?
political in another country or something.
He's huge, though. He's the number one
No, he's huge. Yeah.
artist
They
in the
even
world.
want him.
I
They
mean,
even want him to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
¿Qué?
They want him to be in the Super Bowl next year.
What?
He's one of the
Oh
people
my
that they
gosh.
want. Him and Taylor Swift, and I think it was Miley Cyrus. That's crazy to me.
Listen, I appreciate the beats, the music production behind his music. I love his flow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be very honest.
You like people yawning when they speak?
His flow, not
that's right.
his flow, not the tone of his voice.
Oh, okay. His
The
flow.
tone of the
Okay.
voice is a little bit different. Yeah, it sounds like someone's yawning. But he's just too vulgar. Like, I just feel like there's other artists that are way better, like Rauw Alejandro, for example.
I
Like,
actually like.
yeah.
He's a
He
little
can
vulgar
sing,
in
he
some
can- he's-
parts
he's
too,
vulgar
but he's
too.
a little more talented. I feel like.
they just need to clean up the lyrics, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
That thing I don't understand. Like, why every 3 words has to be a bad word?
Yeah.
You know?
Or dirty or
Or
something.
just like something bad.
disgusting.
You know?
It is
see.
so
It's like-
overly sexual now. Like,
Yeah.
like kids, my daughter's age. I keep bringing her back because it directly affects me.
Yeah.
But it's like so overtly sexual, right? They push it, they glamorize it, they normalize it. So now you got like the WAP songs, and it's like, dude, there's people like my daughter's age and younger singing that, like, yeah, and it's like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, there was some.
And they celebrate those things.
They celebrate
That's
it.
the crazy thing.
And it becomes
like Bad
normal.
Bunny can literally be like, oh, saying bad words, and people are like, wow, I
He
love it.
just said WAP.
Yeah, and it's like, it's just crazy.
But now it's gotten to a point where it's normal.
right.
They
They normalize
normalize.
it.
We normalize, yeah.
It's fine. Every reggaeton song has,
Yeah, it's part of the culture. It's part of the,
So it's
part of
not as
the
seen
genre.
But that's where it's gonna keep going. And then so what's next? So it's like you're hearing a porno on your ears.
You literally hear
Mhm.
porno,
Basically,
and
because
that's
he's
basically
like,
it.
oh, I'm gonna put, I'm not gonna
It's-
say what he said.
Yeah,
but
it's very sad, and for all those people that support those artists, I mean, that's great. I just want to know how it happened.
I know.
Yeah.
Call me old school, but I think the same way. I just like those really deep, good songs that get into your heart. Not that kind of things. I mean, it's just-
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll go to the club and twerk to it. I will get down.
They do have little something.
While I'm feeling guilty to my
Honey,
soul.
we're
I'm like,
not-
oh, I don't
You
feel
know why?
right.
We're not talking about the rhythm, because the rhythm is good.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's really-
saying.
That's what gets you.
catchy.
Yeah.
The rhythm gets you, and then the whole
Rhythm
style,
is
everything.
gonna
Like,
get you. Rhythm's gonna get you. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It does get you.
Exactly.
At least in the 90s, they put it discreetly. If they're gonna talking about different things like that.
Have you heard that pony song?
Yeah.
Well,
True, and that's a hit.
That's a hit. And I
Yeah.
was like probably little, being like, and then now I hear it, I'm like, I can't believe I used to dance to that. But no, yeah, I know what you mean.
But
like,
now it's it's freaking everything.
and now
man.
it's every song. Now you
country
used
singers
to
being like whoppity wop wop, yeah.
exactly. I want to change a little bit here. Do you think artists have underpriced themselves too much just to get booked?
Yes,
100%.
I relate. Because I
Listen.
did it once.
See, a lot of people have done it, but
Yeah.
let me tell you, the problem with that is that if you don't do it, then someone else would do it for free or even cheaper. And that's the problem. If we all artists agree that we are being underpriced, because in my opinion, music is everything. If you go to a festival, if you go to a concert without music, what are you doing? If you watch a movie, if you want a TV show, even to make the whole scene, if you don't have the music, it doesn't even get you there. I don't
Yeah.
care if the actors are amazing and they're just saying their lines, but without that
It's hollow.
little, that violin or whatever,
It's missing.
music, it's one of the most important things out there for everything.
so we should act like it.
We should act like it. We should all
Yeah,
come together
that's-
and say no more. I mean, I used to get paid like $150 for doing like 3-hour shows, but that was back in the days. And then until today, they want to pay you the same or $200. Stop doing that, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Music is so important, but until we all come together and say no, you're not gonna pay me this, it's not gonna stop.
That's what I'd be like. Stop the WAP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to band together to stop the WAP.
But it's so funny because you have to relate with those people. You have to be, have that same circle of artists that think just like you, because there's a lot of people like, I don't care, like I
as long as I have money in my pocket.
Exactly.
No, but it's 3 hours or 4 hours of your life, and not only that, you have rehearsals. Like there's so much to get to the place. Then it's gas. Then it's food, because sometimes they don't even give you food.
Your outfit.
Yeah,
you have to put time into it. So
and money.
And money. Yeah, exactly. So I do relate with that. I mean, I did it at the beginning, but then I started learning that that's not how you do it. Because if you do want to have a life and, you know, just really enjoy what you do, you have to put yourself like, okay, I matter. What I do is important. My service is worth it.
Yeah.
So you have to like really believe it and understand it, that so you can, you know, say,
right.
oh no, thank you to that $150 gig, right?
Yeah, well, that means that
thanks,
you're
but no thanks.
That means that you're not my client. I always say that. You know what? Just get somebody that just started and might give you, you know, not a good show like I probably would with my whole band. Good luck to you.
Exactly.
Gotta know your worth, queens.
Exactly.
Gotta step into that strength, right?
Yeah.
Have you had anybody approach you before? I forget, because it's such a good question to ask artists like you. Have you been approached by people in the industry to be like, listen, we're gonna turn you into the next whoever, Cardi
Madonna.
B, the next this, the next that, the next Bad Bunny,
Selena.
the next Selena. All you gotta do is just, you know, do this for us.
Show me
You've had people. Whoa.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have, and it's really sad because they think that we are so desperate, you know.
So desperate artists that we would do anything to be famous.
Like a lot of artists that are out there. See, you know, the tongue gets stuck, like I said. Yeah. There's a lot of artists out there that do that, and they're not even happy.
They're not happy because they did that. They didn't even do it for their talent. They did it because of that.
Exactly.
You know?
And they don't even enjoy the process of being a real artist because they have a lot of traumas because, like I said, they were sexually abused. They took advantage of their vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Okay?
That was good.
So, yeah.
I feel you on that. So, like, what do people do? There's a lot of people that are not strong like you guys, because I know that you had your thing too, where you know, you were approached in a certain way. Unfortunately, there's so many people willing to do that, like,
and
sell
that's
their soul,
why they do it.
You know,
but that's why they do it. If you don't have women or even men, because they happen to men too, that their approach and they do it. If they don't have anybody, they wouldn't do it. Producers and directors, they wouldn't do it. So it's up to you to say no, because if not, they're going to continue doing it. Like we talked about the casting couch at one point. Yeah. You know, that's why they still do it. Because there's still people willing to do it to be on the top.
And they'll never stop doing that.
And they're never going to stop. Exactly.
But it all comes to, it comes what you learned at home, you know, the values of what you were taught. So as long as you stay true to yourself, you're going to be okay.
Yeah,
love
and
it.
I think
Boom,
that's
mic drop on that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the most important thing.
Last question, because we are a little bit running out of time. Should artists stay away from political and social issues in the music industry or in their music? Let me say that again. Should artists stay away from political, social issues in their music, or do they have a responsibility to speak up?
Both. Because let me talk just a little bit about where I'm from. You know, have you heard of, I'm pretty sure you have, of drug dealers, the so much called narcos?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of artists that sing that kind of music that describes like what's going on. So unfortunately, a lot of people get killed because of that, you know?
For the music or for those?
For the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because what it says.
Oh,
And like the government wants to shut them down, but it's just something that the people want to say through those kind of lyrics, the music they do, you know. So yeah, it's a window for you to talk about what's going on, like to have your own voice, or to so people can feel identified with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's okay if you just like stay to what, you know, what is really cute and, you know, trending.
I agree. I try to stay away from political views just because I don't want to maybe piss off anybody. They might get pissed off at me about Bad Bunny, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I stay away from the political side because of that. If it's a social issue, it depends. You know, if there's abuse or there's something that's really bad happening, then maybe I'll step in and speak up about it. But I do think that the best way is for the artist to stay out of it.
Yeah, it's better. It's better. You don't risk your life. You don't risk yourself.
Exactly.
And yeah, I mean, if you don't want to get criticized or, you know, let the government come to you and get in trouble, so you just better stay out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's better.
I agree.
Yeah.
And, well, thank you, Hada, for being with us today. That was amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
that we
You
definitely
gotta come
had a
back
good
again.
time.
We
We
gotta do
definitely
more.
had to
Yeah.
come back again. In other news, I want to actually talk about this because we had one of the last podcasts we did. We talked about the Menendez Brothers, and some people were like, "Oh, they should." Actually, majority of people agree that they should be free, and well, this is what happened. So the Menendez Brothers might not see freedom after all. So the parole for Eric and Lyle Menendez was denied by a parole panel, citing their behavior in prison as the primary reason for their denial. So rather than the original crime itself, these factors included Eric's involvement in a prison gang, a tax fraud scam, a drug use, and then Lyle was cited for having cell phones in his cell and displaying a sense of entitlement, I guess, with officers, which it was the same kind of behavior that he had before he killed his parents, if you think about it. Commissioners determined this behavior indicated a risk to public safety and that the brothers were not suitable for release.
I mean, what are you going to do in prison? Like, if I went into prison, even if I'm, like, super nice out here with you guys, like Mr. Rogers, like, clean cut, all that stuff, like, you would think that, right? You go into prison, it's going to change you. You're either going to get, like, folded up and they're going to walk all over you, right? Or you're going to, like, rise up. I mean, what do you do?
So do you think they should still be released?
I think they're, like, kings. I think, like, we should look up to them and aspire to be them. I'm kidding.
Come on,
I overdid that a little
way.
bit. I overdid that. I'm just saying,
No.
I kind of like, okay, the guy got into the drug thing and this and that and the other. So is 99% of the rest of the freaking prison population, really, because you're in that system.
That is
What do you
true.
do?
That actually, I didn't see it like that. But involvement in a prison gang, though,
Isn't everybody? I mean, like, as soon as you get it. Yeah, you even got to protect. Plus, they got freaking targets on their back.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, the first thing I do when I get there, I'm joining a gang if I'm them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you gotta stay with the bad guys because otherwise, if
Yeah.
that soap falls, you know what's happening.
But they might be the good guys. I don't know. Hey,
And you're kind of cute, Judah. You know, you never know.
hopefully not too cute to those guys in the prison.
No,
That would
I
not
hope
be
you don't
fun.
ever have to go to prison.
Yeah, please.
But anyway, I thought that was really interesting because we were all waiting for them to come out. We always thought that they were going to have freedom, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But apparently, it's crazy because Didi is free.
Wait, he is right now?
I thought Didi was free.
I keep hearing conflicting things going back and forth.
Is Didi free, guys? Is Didi free? Well,
I
thought
he was in jail.
I think
so, too.
yes, I did. But I think they didn't Donald Trump wanted to get him out.
Exonerate him or something like that?
Listen.
What?
Yeah, supposedly Donald Trump wanted to exonerate
Trump's
Didi.
like, we need that baby oil back. We need some parties. Where's
Well,
Diddy?
Yeah, no.
Get Diddy.
He's probably like, holy
No.
crap, he has that video of me twerking with
His big old pumpkin ass.
yeah,
Just
he's like,
twerking.
with my Cheeto face.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
my God, what's gonna happen?
Dropping that pumpkin like it's hot.
Yeah.
Bright orange pumpkin.
Yeah, and maybe that's why. I don't know, but I think like really, guys, Didi Menendez. I don't know. Hey, listen, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll find
Hey,
out.
Diddy's coming for. If he gets out, he's coming for us.
For everyone.
video.
Oh yeah, they're like this
We were
podcast
the ones
was
that
all
broke
about
the news
Diddy.
on that one. We broke the news on that Ava thing. We're on top of the list. He's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Judah, Tati, and Illinois. Yeah. They live right up the street because he's down in Miami. He's
Yeah.
only 2 hours away.
Oh yeah, he can find us. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
he will.
Well, thank you again,
Don't
Ada,
at
for
me, Diddy.
coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you
We see you
next time.
next time.
La la la.
That one.